Comic-Con San Diego 2023. And no celebrities. Let's take a look of what the reaction is. Who's really not showing up? And did it have any impact? So, Comic-Con San Diego, the biggest Comic-Con there is. If you ever been to any of the others, been to Little Rock, I assure you, doesn't need to be on your map. I got to see Squidward, which he was actually Squidward. Besides that, San Diego Comic-Con 2023, no celebs, still sold out. $1,600 ticket, 135,000 people. Did it make a dent? What I find so interesting is, though, no one's talking about it. So here's the first reaction to, these are people saying here how they're going to react.
Attendees are also trying to stay positive despite their favorite actors and writers missing out on the convention this year. Because of the ongoing strikes, more than 24 panels and several signings have been canceled.
I definitely had a plan to go get an actor signing and everything, but if it means that.
So what I'm loving about San Diego, I've never been to San Diego, it is absolutely a gorgeous city. So they had all of the posters up. Now, the strike's been on since actors were on about now a month, right? And the writers were on since May. And they were still putting everything up going forward. And I'm telling you, no celebrities. So what is she saying? Do we even want to hear this? I don't know. Let's see.
At some point, they'll be able to pay for themselves, their family, have a supportable living wage. It's not skin off my back. It just means that it gives me an opportunity to go enjoy other things at the con.
So it was no big deal, which I'm finding really, really interesting. Marvel wasn't there, of course, and some of the shows. Well, this is really interesting though, because they had all of the. So this is a really big launching pad where they really promote the shows. So that didn't happen. So in the long run, that's going to be interesting that people, the hype for new shows that are coming out, they're not getting the hype because the celebrities weren't there to hype it. So this that we're not seeing the effect of the strike yet. We didn't really make an indent in Comic-Con. Now, mind you, San Diego was also pre-sold and would have been sold last year. So maybe that's not it. The other thing, too, the vendors, they were acting like it was a normal day. What I'm finding interesting, will that impact as this goes on, the projects that are not actually made and we're seeing? Is it going to be these new projects that there's not going to be the winners? But let's just go see what they're wearing, because that's always the best part anyway. Okay, so first of all, they're asking them a serious question. Can anyone take them seriously to begin with? And I looked at, oh my God, and I'm looking at it. And then I looked to the right with her there. And then if you had any credibility, well, that would so lose it there with her eye thing. I'm like, anyway, I just think this is funny. So let's see what he has to say, even though we're really not paying attention to what he has to say. So it's fascinating.
Studios pulling out, but in terms of the convention itself, we're here to celebrate each other and just have each other's backs and celebrate all things that we're still in love with. We feed off of each other's energy.
I'm really into comics and stuff as well, so there's a ton of stuff for me to do here. We're super excited to be back at Comic-Con in 2023. We love coming to Comic-Con and celebrating all of
again, they're interviewing them and they got a full face mask and you can't get anything out of them anyway. This is so funny. Oh my. All right, so again, let's see what she's saying.
of our favorite fandoms.
I love seeing all the cosplay, love seeing all the smiling faces out here, love seeing just the excitement and energy that it brings to San Diego. I want to go ahead and contribute as much as I can by coming out.
There's that. First of all, that they ask them some serious questions still just blows my mind. The other thing too is that when they are interviewing the people that have the full face mask, so you can't see their face, I don't know, it's just doing something for me that it's a disconnect. It's funny, but it's such a disconnect. All right, so where else there we go? What else does he say? Not that I've paid attention, I haven't.
Down here, bringing lots of smiles.
All right, that was fun. And yeah, that's the strike going on there. And that's all I got for you for this week. I can watch Comic-Con all day long. They are so funny. But again, my opinion, San Diego, go that way. Woo! Little Rock, go that way. Get Squidward. I saw him in person. But at the end of the day, it was still Squidward. There was a kid that annoyed him. They wanted him to sign something, and he wouldn't leave him. By the way, SpongeBob was there the day before. He was in and out. They don't like each other, even in person, and that was the really funny thing. But that was it. San Diego Comic-Con, yes. No celebs this year. No. Stay tuned for the strike.